Jó napot kívánok, üdvözlöm nézőinket! Önök a Klasszis Média YouTube csatornáját látják, az utca emberét. Járókelőket kérdezünk a Sziget bejáratánál, nemzetközi politikai kérdésekről, most például arról, hogy mit gondolnak, mennyire lehet a színpadon politizálni, mi az Európai Unió viszonya Gázához, illetve a legújabb Trump-Putyin béketervről Ukrajnáról. Az észak-ír Kneecap együttes úgy volt, hogy jön a Szigetre, de a kormány kitiltotta a tagjait Magyarországról. Az első kérdésem az, hogy mit gondolsz arról, mennyire van helye a politikának a színpadon? Kifejezhetik-e politikai nézeteiket az együttesek? Mit gondolsz erről?
Hát szerintem teljes mértékben van helye a politikának a színpadon, tehát hogy kifejezetten egy punk együttesnél, tehát a punk az mindig a rendszerkritikáról szólt. Szerintem, szóval ez nagyon fontos, és szerintem kifejezetten jó, hogyha énekesek felhasználják a platformjukat arra, hogy küzdenek azért, mert hisznek. Például volt az Aurora koncert nemrég a parkban, ahol ő kiállt a Pride mellett, a melegek jogaiért, ott is azt mondta, hogy Free Palestine, tehát hogy szerintem ez baromi jó, hogy ők ezt csinálják.
I think a music festival should be for everyone, whether that's, depending on what opinions people may have. I think that especially with Sziget and other festivals, in the UK and Ireland, it seems very, very free. So I was quite surprised to see that happen, to be honest.
Yeah, we came for Kneecap, so we were sad that they couldn't come, but we come anyway, obviously, because I love Sziget. So we hopefully we'll see them another time.
Well, I think that music festivals have always been a really important cultural place, and I think that politics in culture, especially art, has always been really relevant. So I think it's important for also politics, especially in a moment like this one, to be included. I know that Kneecap could have a bit of extremistic visions, but I don't know, if Zionists were scheduled in many concerts, why can't people that support Palestine be at a concert, even if they're a little bit more extremistic?
I think art is inherently political, and to say that it's not would be a misjudgment, a great misjudgment on everyone's part. And I think to say that talking about Gaza or injustices in general is an act of terrorism is ludicrous. It's just stupid.
I guess I would say if the band doesn't explicitly promote any ideas, if they remain as independent as possible, I think that's no issue. Their personal beliefs in their personal life, aside from music, shouldn't be actually recognized on stage. Who cares about that, honestly? If they actually mention stuff in the music, though, that might be a problem, and we might need to be cautious about that.
Well, I think there were bands in the past that were controversial. There was one in Zagreb right now, I forgot what his name was. He was really controversial. He was banned in Germany, banned in many countries. But I think it should be kind of allowed to let the people say their voice, but they should not make protests and anything and tell people to go wild or something. They just kind of express their opinion, but like he said, their personal things. Not the song should not explicitly be about that.
Well, I guess it depends. It depends very much. I didn't know about their views, their public views, but I think it's good to express politics on stage, but then again, I'm biased because I think it's good to express them when it's the general idea of the public. If they reiterate the general idea of the public, then if not, if they are like this and they say, I don't know, things that are not supposed to be said, then no. But then you get into the idea of freedom of expression and it's complicated, I think.
I think artists should have the right to express their opinion, and I think it's not extremist to say that people in Gaza have the right to exist in Gaza, and that there are lots of people, not everyone is part of Hamas. They have the right to exist.
Az egyik kifogás az volt velük kapcsolatban, hogy Gázával kapcsolatban olyan álláspontot fogalmaztak meg állítólag, ami ugye terrorizmus támogatja. Mi a véleményed arról, hogy az Európai Uniónak mit lehetne tennie a gázai helyzetben, vagy mit gondolsz egyáltalán a gázai helyzetről?
Hát őszintén, én nyilván hallottam a helyzetről, de én próbálok nem foglalkozni dolgokkal. Nyilván, hogyha nem tudom, úgymond nagyobb ember lennék, vagy valami, akkor nyilván tudnék valamit tenni, de így magánemberként nem hiszem, hogy nagyon hozzá tudnék szólni. Nem tudom.
I think that right now the European Union isn't doing enough for the situation because, yeah, some states are recognizing the state of Palestine, but that's not enough. We need some action, and we all know that humanitarian helps aren't entering Gaza, at least not enough, because Israel is blocking them, even if they say the contrary. So we should stop condemning and actually do something, because condemning is good, but we should do something. And especially me as an Italian, I feel really sorry because I know my state is... I don't know, it's it has a role in the war, in the genocide, and I'm really sorry about that. I wish we could do something good instead.
I think we all need to stand in and stop what's happening. No matter what side you sit on, it's wrong. Something is dreadful and it's happening to people who are of an innocent nature, who are being born right now and still being targeted. They haven't had a chance to learn what's happening in their world. Why are they being targeted? So I understand there's elements of propaganda being led for us to believe or whatever, but you have to look at the full picture and make an informed decision of what you can inform yourself of. Yeah, very important.
I'm kind of not sure. I'm not really into politics. I'm kind of just hoping it doesn't come close to us. I don't think it's right. It's not a good experience. What I look on the internet, how the community acts about them. Some are towards like, oh yeah, they're not doing anything wrong. They're just fighting for their rights. But I don't think that's how the conflict should be resolved.
I guess I would say the same. It's hard to comment because we don't live there. Obviously, we don't know the exact situation, right? But I think conflicts should be resolved in a better way than just outright striking people with weapons and stuff. But yeah, I'm not the government, so.
Maybe the people who is leading the politics around the world, they should take some initiative, because they are claiming they are like world leader, like in America or some other countries, and they should intervene. They should come first and raise their voice, because their voice is strong.
A másik konfliktusos zóna, ami hazánk szomszédjában van, ez Ukrajna. És most van egy békejavaslat készülőben, amelyet az amerikai elnök és az orosz elnök tenne le az asztalra, amelyben olyasmit indítványoznak, hogy Ukrajna adjon föl területeket a békéért. Mit gondolsz erről?
Hát ezt konkrétan most nem követtem, szóval erről nincs olyan erős véleményem.
De hogy egyáltalán adjanak föl területet a békéért?
Hát most gondolj bele, hogyha mi lennénk a helyükben, mi feladnánk az országnak, nem tudom, 1/3, vagy így azt mondanánk, hogy akkor hát Miskolc annyira nem kell. Tehát ez szerintem teljesen reális, hogy megpróbálják megvédeni a szuverenitásukat.
Coming from a place on the Balkans where, countries have lost territories due to war conflicts, I think that there could be better solutions to that, but it seems like nobody asks the people that live there, the people that it seems like a conversation between just two parties. Not even, to me it seems that the Ukraine is excluded from all this talk. It's just Russia and the US, but
I don't think Ukraine should give away territories. They have the rights. It's their territory. Russia invaded Ukraine, so they should leave these people alone.
I'm not as knowledgeable, unfortunately, in that regard, but I think Donald Trump should go read a history book. Putin I like to compare it to Voldemort without a nose. And I just, yeah. I would think truly if it were about peace, like they say it is, then it would have already happened. And it's not about peace; it's about making war. So.
No, I don't think they should give up territories. I just don't think it should have happened in the first place. If I'm honest. Same with Israel and Palestine.
Yeah.
Same situation shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I think Trump is quite a dangerous person, so I worry sometimes with maybe him going too overboard, too over the top. Where I agree with there definitely should be peace talks, 100%. I think it's more so the way that they go about it, do you know? So that's my opinion on it, yeah.
Every country, they need to have like their own space. And I think Ukraine should have what they have.
Ezekről a kérdésekről mi az, ami még úgy most itt eszedbe jut? Kérlek, mondd el nekünk.
Hát én személyesen szeretném, hogyha én tájékozottabb lennék, tehát hogy én próbálom követni az eseményeket, de annyira sok minden történik a világban, hogy néha egyszerűen nehéz mindenben követni, de szerintem az tök jó, hogyha főleg aki fiatal, az figyeli, hogy mi történik, és véleményt formál, és vitatkozik róla, és ki is áll a véleményéért.
All of these wars that are going on, I keep thinking my main idea is why. There's no sense in my mind why someone would do this, and it's just baffling to think that there's some people that rule our world, our countries, and they play with us like toy soldiers, and it's not fun.
I think I focus on the world being not a really nice place at the moment, and when we can come to things like this and enjoy something or have an education about what's happening, it's great to obviously take that information in, but we have to grasp the small pleasures in life. But I get myself upset about it all happening in the rest of the world, and I'm just a normal person who can't help. I don't know. I like to speak my mind and be quite political, engage in conversation, and I don't mind hearing the other side. I'll never not want to hear that, because obviously people know their own truths, you know. So yeah, I take it easy.
Köszönöm figyelmüket! Önök az utca emberét látták a Klasszis Média YouTube csatornáján. Ha még nem tették, kérem, iratkozzanak fel. A viszontlátásra!